office block that once stood vacant for a few years has been repurposed to now accommodate over 700 National Student Financial Aid scheme-accredited students enrolled in institutions of higher learning in and around the Braamfontein precinct. Having commenced operations in the second semester of 2025, the laboratory building has had a gradual uptake, housing about 500 students from nearby technical and vocational education and training colleges and universities. This building, within close proximity to transport infrastructure and shopping opportunities within the Park Station precinct, has been built to offer a conducive learning environment for the young people for many years to come, boasting the following amenities: computer rooms, rooftop sports facility, braai and social areas, group and individual study rooms, gym, laundry facilities, biometrics access, 24-hour security and CCTV, transport. Prasa is proud to showcase this development as well as its rail and property strategies, which aim to grow revenue to 2.5 billion rand by 2035. The City of Johannesburg's first citizen was on hand to declare the building officially opened.
Now, Chair, we took a view that we want to reclaim Johannesburg when we came into office. And that meant we need to start a process to create partnerships. There are property owners who have invested in Johannesburg over 50 billion rands into the city. Now we cannot allow this city to collapse. Now we have to push back. And that's exactly what we are doing now. We're pushing back so that we can protect the investments that we have put in the inner city of Johannesburg. We have seen a lot of students in Johannesburg not having accommodation, some forced to sleep in libraries, some sleeping somewhere in Metro Center in our buildings, precisely because they cannot afford the costs of student accommodation. So we're excited that we have started this process. And in fact, it's a very beautiful building. I saw some of the buildings we have in the city. I believe we can turn around all these buildings. It requires commitment, dedication, and sacrifice from all of us. As long as all of us can share in the vision to turn around the city, we can achieve it.
Distinguished guests, it is really a pleasure of mine. As you'd see, I'm very passionate about this project, to welcome you all to this very momentous occasion as we officially launch InterCite's 695-bed student accommodation facility here in the heart of Braamfontein. Today marks not just the opening of a building, but it represents the realization of Prasa's broader vision to unlock the value of our property portfolio, while supporting the national priorities such as youth development, access to education, and urban regeneration. Through our asset management subsidiary InterCite, we are reimagining the role of transport-linked properties as catalysts for social and economic progress. This project embodies that commitment, transforming underutilized land into a space that provides safe, affordable, and above all, dignified accommodation for our students, who represent, as I said, the future of our country. Prasa looks forward to showcasing this development as a tangible example of the broader rail and property strategy, which aims to grow the revenue to 2.5 billion by 2035. These strategies are anchored in property development, co-investment with partners, lease buybacks, and station precinct modernization, among other initiatives that promote financial stability. In addition, you're pleased to know that we are exploring opportunities in renewable energy and fiber optics to create new lucrative revenue streams that will secure Prasa's future sustainability. Prasa is not a commercial entity that should be measured from a profitability perspective. It's a service, and it's a community service, and it's not a profit-making entity. So that's point number one. But having said that, what the aim from Prasa is to make sure that from a commercial fair revenue, we're able to at least break even to do some of the things that need to be done at Prasa. Now, the strategy of utilizing assets of Prasa is very fundamental in terms of sustainability, our sustainability. And that is why the strategy of asset management under InterCite. We've created InterCite. It's a commercial entity that is developing all Prasa's assets such that we can be able to recognize revenue from those assets and be able to plow in to Prasa in the areas which are required.
If we look at the strategic role of InterCite, in essence, InterCite is the commercial investment arm of Prasa. Its role is to translate dormant and underutilized assets, as I've mentioned before, into productive investments like this one, through structured partnerships with the private sector, development leases, co-investment, and smart infrastructure initiatives. Our strategic focus, the chairperson had already indicated, but we have 3 pillars that we form. It's the first and most important being asset optimization and development. We are transforming key station precincts and surplus land into mixed-use urban nodes that integrate transport, housing, retail, and commercial opportunities. Secondly, we are looking at investment enablement as the investment arm of Prasa and revenue generation.
InterCite has a couple of strategies that we use to be able to generate the revenue from assets that Prasa already own. And one of our very, very important strategies is to build student accommodation. We are also building affordable housing. We do have affordable housing that we've built in Cape Town. And we're also looking at renewable energy and also just urban development and the renewal of the already existing precincts.
Structuring investment vehicles and partnerships that attract private capital, whilst most importantly safeguarding the state's interest. And lastly, sustainable infrastructure and innovation. We are leveraging Prasa's property, fiber networks for digital renewable energy projects, from station solar plants that we have already started in KZN to fiber commercialization, positioning Prasa as a platform for smart infrastructure delivery.
This growth strategy is anchored in property development, co-investments, lease buybacks, and station precinct modernization. Among other initiatives, renewable energy and fiber optics to create lucrative revenues for future sustainability.
We are still very much at the beginning of our program. If I can just give you a little bit of history, Prasa had an organizational restructure, and as the current InterCite board, we came in on the 1st of April 2025, and that's when we were given the mandate to say that, these are the assets in form of land, in form of buildings, in form of fiber. We need to come up with a strategy to be able to generate revenue. And our outlook is that by 2035, we are looking to generate 2.5 billion rand in revenue.